If you have been looking at ViewSonic LS901-4K 5500 lumens and still are not fully sure whether it is the right buy for your needs, that is exactly what this review is here to clear up before you spend your money. A lot of products can sound great on the listing and still end up feeling underwhelming once they are actually in your hands, so the real question is whether this one gives you solid everyday value, fits the way you plan to use it, and feels worth the price. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. As I'm sure many of you have experienced before, you're browsing Amazon, you've got your heart set on a product, you click buy now, and when it finally arrives, the reality just doesn't live up to the expectation. That's why I'm sharing this review with you today, to help you avoid a purchase that might end up being a disappointment. I recently went through this exact experience with a home theater projector. It sounded perfect when I read the listing, but once I finally got it set up and watched some of my favorite movies, I knew I needed something better. That's when I came across the ViewSonic LS901-4K, and I've got to say, it's a beast. I mean, just look at the specs: 5500 lumens of brightness, HDR support, and a 4K resolution that will blow your mind. It's hard to resist the temptation, and if you're in the market for a new home theater projector, trust me when I say that this one is worth considering. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon, but don't worry, I've got everything you need to know right here. For me, what really sets the ViewSonic LS901-4K apart is its ability to deliver on its promises. When I was doing my research, I was blown away by the features that this projector boasts. But let's face it, at the end of the day, you're not just buying a projector, you're buying an experience. And from the moment I unwrapped this thing and plugged it in, I knew that I was in for a treat. The brightness is just astounding. 5500 lumens is a game changer, folks. It means that you can project onto a screen in a room that's not completely blacked out, and still get a picture that's so crisp and clear, it'll blow your mind. And the HDR support? Absolutely phenomenal. The colors are so vibrant, so detailed, it feels like you're right there in the action. I mean, I've seen some great movies in my time, but this thing makes you feel like you're part of the story. One of the things that I really appreciate about this projector is its support for HDR. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but isn't HDR just a fancy marketing term? But trust me, it's not just about marketing, it's about delivering a picture that's actually better than what you'd get on a standard HD screen. The ViewSonic LS901-4K has HDR10 and HDR10 Plus support, which means that it can handle the most demanding content out there. And when you pair that with its 4K resolution, you get a picture that's so sharp and detailed, it'll make you feel like you're part of the action. Whether you're watching a blockbuster movie or a critically acclaimed series, this projector will transport you to another world. Another feature that I really love is the 1.7x optical zoom. Now, I know that might sound like a technical detail, but trust me, it's a game changer. With the ViewSonic LS901-4K, you can adjust the image on the fly, without having to worry about distortion or blur. It's like having a custom-fit projector that can adapt to any room or situation. And with a response time of 0.2 milliseconds, you won't experience any lag or ghosting. It's like magic, folks. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about gaming? Well, let me tell you, this projector's got you covered. The 1.7x optical zoom is perfect for adjusting the image on the fly, and with a response time of 0.2 milliseconds, you'll be able to enjoy your favorite games without any distractions. I mean, I've been playing some of my favorite games on the big screen, and it's been an absolute blast. The immersion is just incredible. It's like you're right there in the action, with the sights, sounds, and even smells of the game. So, there you have it, my honest review of the ViewSonic LS901-4K laser projector. If you're in the market for a new home theater setup, I'd definitely recommend checking this one out. I know it might not be the cheapest option, but trust me, it's worth every penny. With its incredible brightness, HDR support, and 1.7x optical zoom, this projector delivers a cinematic experience that's hard to beat. Link is in the description, and I hope you find this review helpful in making your decision.